Second down 6 as we start the second quarter in a 3-3 game. Lawrence will dump it off. That's ETN, and excellent defense. The yard for a first down, actually less than that. ETN, 100-yard rush day.
Using the snap count to undress the defense right there. Are they blitzing?
On 3rd and 2.
This is Benson getting a chance at some run. Beautiful ankle tackle by Moehrig.
6. Low snap, pressure coming. Penix is hit as he throws. It's incomplete. London, the intended target.
And he's going to see it, and that's one of the factors of this throw right here. He sees him coming. He's closing on him. Now the ball gets out. It's a great job of getting rid of the ball, but it came off too high, and it's incomplete.
50-yard touchdown reception. On first down, Penix hits Robinson again, who is knocked out of bounds by Moehrig, leading tackler for the Panthers this season. Second down.
Nice job by Moehrig, but Bijan just bounced right off. Tre'von's right there where he needs to be. That's a good hit all the way through. Robinson takes it, no big deal.
Penix, pocket collapsing, he'll step up and take off. Penix trying to stay in bounds. He's shoved out by Moehrig, short of the line to make, and it's fourth down.
Nice job by Tre'von Moehrig. Coming up and just pushing him out of bounds. All he has to do is keep him short of that first down mark. He thinks he's going to be able to, Penix thinks he's going to be able to get this first. It's just a race. But Tre'von just does a nice job of pushing him out of bounds.
They're shy of midfield, but Zach Robinson told us during Cousins to Robinson, who's met in the flat.
Yeah, they got to get it. That number 2 receiver, if they're going levels, you know, you have one level short, then middle, and then deep. When that guy starts breaking that soon, you got to throw it to the second guy. Moehrig, that's a nice job by Moehrig on the tackle as well.
Stevenson is back in at running back, and Ramondre Stevenson gets the football. Yeah, and Marcus Jones, you know, he 3rd down 8. Henderson short of midfield.
A week ago, but he's a force. Number 83, he's already had a big game today for Miami.
Such anticipation.
Pitch out to Gordon.
My, you want to talk about just extension and how you defend the run. 95, Derek Brown right here. Watch the extension. Just puts Paul into the backfield, shucks him by. He throws him off the screen. He's 14 yards downfield. Like if that was a
3 timeouts. Achan. Achan. It has been tough sledding for him. Down. First play of our fourth quarter. Tagovailoa out in space to Washington. Didn't fool anyone. Tre'von Moehrig, the tackle. It's a loss of a couple. Tagovailoa. They spread out Waller. Underneath, Julian Hill is stumped. Christian Roseboom's had a really nice day. He leads.
23, Dak Prescott all over again.
CeeDee Lamb is out again today. Prescott on the rollout. Brevin Span Ford, the second-year tight end, is there.
And so good, I'm not surprised to see Carolina try to mix it up.
Fake it to Williams, stays in to protect. Under pressure, Prescott was looking for Williams on a little release. Williams was still matched up with Tre'von Moehrig, who came in from that nickel safety spot to put some pressure on. So Adrio Avero bringing an extra body that time.
Yeah, I think they were counting on man. Dak has 2 crossers halfway deep in the end zone, and just they pass it off. There's nowhere to go, and then right now he's just trying to avoid a grounding call. He's just trying to get that ball as close as he can. So clearly the official thought he was going forward, hence the false start.
So now 2nd and long for Prescott. He'll check it down, and Williams gets spun down.
That might be in the cards.
Great field position for Dallas from its own 46-yard line. They throw back the screen for Williams, and Moehrig is there for the tackle for loss, back behind the 40. Well read by a very versatile defender, Tre'von Moehrig.
They kind of sniffed that one out from the jump. Typically, you know, around this field position, drive starters.
And it's a big one. On 3rd and 15, Fields will run straight up the middle, and it will be 4th down. Defense keeping him in this one. Pressure coming, and he is going to be sacked. Tre'von Moehrig came flying in from his safety spot.
Well, this is what happens. You walk up a linebacker in Wallace on one edge, get them to move there. Here you see him right here. And now what we're going to do is bring the safety from the other side. So they basically go unblocked because they're working toward that linebacker walk up. Really nice job by Evero right there as the defensive coordinator, creating a free runner at the quarterback.
Giro Evero telling us yesterday we have.
So far, punt, fumble, interception on the 3 drives at Lambeau today. Here's Josh Jacobs. That's a tackle for loss made by Moehrig.
And you kick a field goal.
Instead, no points. Love launches down the field. This could be an interesting pass, and it's incomplete. And Matthew Golden nearly won the battle with 2 defenders in Horn and Moehrig back there with him. He nearly snuck through and grabbed it in those 2 defensive players' face.
Yeah, and this is something that you're going to see Jordan Love do more than any quarterback in the league.
4. So Canales loses the challenge, and he loses a timeout. Love off the fake, taking another deep shot into double coverage, underthrown to Tre'von Moehrig. Interception by Jordan Love, a rare one at that. And here comes Moehrig into Packer territory inside the 40-yard line. Just the 3rd interception all year from Jordan Love, and it's returned for 35 yards.
Now think back to the first half. He threw back-to-back balls into double coverage. The second one resulted in a big explosive play to Christian Watson. He has a tendency to do this. He wants to give his guys a chance to go up and compete. That time, it really turned into triple coverage. He's falling back on his back foot with some late pressure, and he just can't get nearly enough. And again, it's Derek Brown. He's made his presence felt there, forcing the 2 holding calls at the end of the half. And now there, just enough pressure that Jordan Love can't get that ball out there and give Christian good.
Wilson's motioning out. They throw him the screen, and Tre'von Moehrig is right there for the stop. And it's 4th down, and now decision time for the floor of the Packers. Do you keep the offense out? And if you do, and it looks like they are, what do you run?
Yeah, Malik Heath, he just kind of gets run through there. Got to do a better job setting that edge on Moehrig, the safety, and ball just can't get.
Pressure coming, and he throws into the turf. That was Tre'von Moehrig on the blitz. And let's make sure he got rid of that in time, and it is incomplete. Was worried that, I know they wanted a safety, but he was able to throw the ball incomplete, so it's 4th down. And that, if you're wondering why there wasn't grounding here, Mark explained, because the Panthers wanted it.
Well, they're trying to set up a screen, but Carolina comes with this cat corner blitz, and he beats the screen there, so you've got the running.
Well protected, pass short, and a good tackle to keep Kamara inbounds. 3rd down.
Shutting down the Carolina offense.
But 3 is so much easier to get than a touchdown, as Tyler Shuck will dump that off to Devin Neal, and a good tackle at the 30. Tre'von Moehrig making a play.
And 10 run plays are outside zone out of that pistol formation that they use more than anybody in the league, and it's another handoff to Robinson. But we expect both these teams are going to be pretty. Yeah, that is the margin he's playing with right now against his defense as Robinson gets hit after no gain. Switch in a couple of defensive backs and pressure coming. Blitz from Carolina. Penix just has to spike it into the ground. And let's see if a marker comes in on the hit. Tre'von Moehrig was in there. And it is 4th down coming up. Penix saw those walls collapse very quickly.
And he's getting up gimpy with that left knee, and he's been battling through. And now he's down.
Penix was trying to get off the field, but Moehrig hit him hard. Penix started to walk off as he detailed Brady. So both quarterbacks have gone down in this game. Penix far with Cousins in the game. First pass. Cousins for Algier out wide, and Moehrig meets him hard.
Let's take another look at that hit from Moehrig. Such a good open field tackler. Algier is tough to bring down, but we'll wrap up, get him down to the ground.
Doing that now with Kyle Juszczyk.
Good protection. McCaffrey is dumped. Good tackle made by Moehrig. And Tre'von, a loss of 3 on that strong tackle on McCaffrey.
And that is not an easy tackle to make for Tre'von Moehrig. What was interesting, Joe, was on that play, the Carolina Panthers are in man coverage, and they don't play much man. So you see Moehrig, he comes up, he's assigned then to McCaffrey, makes a great open field.
Here is McCaffrey left side, and not much. Moehrig in on the stop again.
Words he used to describe them. It's a delay, and it's Hull on the run. He is chopped down after a gain of 2. Opportunity with Devon Bailey out of the game, questionable to return with a shoulder injury. That's why Austin gets spine buster down by Roseboom with a capital final syllable.
Oh. Tre'von Moehrig. Just watch this. With the catch, comes in like a madman, boom, picks him up and drops him. Man, he must have been watching John Cena or something.
From the 36-yard line of the Panthers, White this time grabbed right away, and he'll have trouble getting back to the line of scrimmage.
At 29.5 points per game. Darnold. Oh, he gets blasted! Tre'von Moehrig came firing out of a cannon. Loss of 10.
Tre'von Moehrig not fooled at all. He is just going to fly into the backfield here and come up and make a play on Sam Darnold. In talking to the coaches during the week, he works with the offensive line, the outside linebackers coach every Thursday during special teams periods on pass rushing, on sacking the quarterback.
Fake the handoff. Instead, they'll go to Walker. And Carolina will have none of it. Moehrig in the backfield, a loss of 6.
Mike Jackson is the one who turns this play back. He reads it the whole way, flies up the field, and forces Walker to turn back to the inside where Moehrig tripped on. And
I mean, he might need a nap. Give it to Charbonnet. Stuck his helmet down and gets
in these situations.
Carolina playing way off the ball here, and it's a run to White. And he's going to be slammed hard after about a 5-yard gain. And
miss on the throw. You have to bring him to the sideline.
Carolina had gotten rhythm, chance to tie or take the lead, get in the football to begin the second half. It's a big momentum change.
In that line so far this evening.
Tampa trying to take advantage of the great field position, but there's the first sack of the game. Tre'von Moehrig in the safety position wrestles him down.
Tre'von Moehrig has been just so good for this football team. You're going to see him here at the top of the screen. They play him in the back end, put him down on the line of scrimmage, and there you see his ability to blitz and finish the play with the sack.